Don't want it in my face.
The speaker cable isn't very happy. Loud noises. Oh, something's got to be asked. No, I found it. It's all mine. So guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have some gloves on today, rather large gloves. You know them gloves that you put inside a cow? We're going to be assessing the interior on the BMW today because it is a revolting place to be. Again, if you did not know, this was sat for 5 years. 2 of those years, that side window, this side window, one of the windows was completely left open, so there is grass, fag butts, disgustingness, water. There's just the worst things in this car that you'll ever see in a car. So today we'll be taking all of that out because what I actually want to do, and the idea of this video, is to actually take weight out of the car. The weight that's in the car, yes, is the interior, but it's all soaking wet. Hi George, got a Bluetooth speaker there, mate. Yeah, nice. Oh, snap on! Stop it! Right. Cool, you lot got some money around here. I was just telling everyone that we've got these large gloves today that you, like, do cow things with. I don't know why you had these.
I only bought them when you started coming around.
I bet you did. He showed me the other day, upstairs in the garage, there's a set of bucket seats, so they need to go in there, don't they?
There's been a few comments. When this video goes out at this time, is there going to be enough likes?
Yeah, so if you could all go back right now, and this video, put it up in the corner and put it in the comment section and the description, so you can all go and like it. If that gets 1,000 likes, which we're nearly there in theory, we're going to turbo this car and put it on the limiter and probably put a screamer out the bonnet, maybe, I don't know, and just it's all going to happen, but only if you do 1,000 likes, and that's not that hard, and that doesn't cost anybody anything but a click. Now, to be fair, to take the, as we look for how many likes are actually on the video, to take the interior out, these are probably not the best gloves, but it does make a funny intro, I suppose. Long John, look at that. Long John, hello.
718.
Oh, that's good. 718, so we need more on that one. So I will just show you guys how bad the interior is. It was parked outside of a barn for many years, and for some reason most of the barn and the mud has actually gone into the vehicle, so as you can see there is mud absolutely everywhere. We were actually using this to get it in and out. Mud absolutely everywhere in here. There was a lot more mould than this, if I'm honest, but it's slightly started to dry out, as you'll see. Just everywhere is revolting. We'll go in the back. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we are. Bits of grass down here. Fag packets. Spoiler. Stains everywhere. Broken things and that here. Oh, the water that was ingressed into the centre console isn't necessarily there anymore. It might have leaked out.
You mean the physical pond?
The physical pond that was in the physical middle there.
Yeah.
It's not quite there anymore.
It's cherry juice, it's very good.
Oh, nice. Keep hydrated. Yeah, so there's no point in actually assessing any of this and cleaning it, in my opinion. We're just going to rip it out.
No, this needs to go.
Yeah, and all this electric as well.
Yeah, all needs to go. These are going to be heavy.
Yeah, they're really heavy.
So what we could do, because we did want to weigh the car, didn't we?
Yeah, but we sort of know the weight. Go on.
Keep the pile of stuff we take out of it.
And weigh that.
Weigh the pickup.
Yeah.
Put the stuff in the pickup.
Yeah.
And then weigh the pickup again.
That's a good idea.
Take one away from the other.
Actually, the better idea, because we were going to take this and put it on a weigh bridge. That's the only way we are able to weigh the vehicle. But we also sort of know the weight of the vehicle from factory. So can we just take this interior in something, rather than taking the car on the back of a trailer to a weigh bridge? That might be the better way of doing it. And yeah, it's going to be heavy because it's very wet in here. It's full of disgusting messes, and I don't even know what we're about to find in here, but let's jump in and see what disgusting messes are inside.
Do you want the homemade hazmat suit?
We might need that at some point when I'm in the back at least. Right, you might be asking, why have I taken the door off? That's not the interior. That obviously, we need a door to use this car. We've got a new door, different colour though, but the amount of damage that was on this one, we got a super cheap door to go back on this. I thought I'd do it at the same time. It means if the door's off as well, it makes getting the interior out a lot easier. Look at the state of that mat. Oh I literally, I wish you guys could smell it. Oh my god, so bad. We've just started the car and this is the sound inside. Because I've taken the door off. The speaker cable isn't very happy. Loud noises. Quick assessment of the carpet and how disgusting it is in here. What have we got here? What's this? A £1 coin, 50p. Oi, no, I found it. It's all mine. This is all mine. There's a Frazzles packet.
There's not 50p.
50p, mate. There's money in here. Serious money. We're just claiming back on the £100 BMW.
Can we call it bare cash?
That is bare cash there. So bare, I wouldn't touch it bareback. So I've taken the passenger seat out of the driver's side because of course we haven't got enough room to go down here. And look what I found this side. Underneath the seat there is a bottle of the best and finest king of beers, Budweiser. We have the tennis ball. We have some clips, a Juicens receipt, pens, nothing too crazy if I'm quite honest. I think that can's new because it looks relatively new. No money though, unfortunately, so we can't claim anything back this side except for this bottle. Taking these two seats out though, they must be at least 30 kilos each, so it's easily 60 kilos because of the electric mechanisms and of course the safety aspects of standard seats. These were incredibly heavy and it will make a massive difference when we put maybe a set of bucket seats in this thing.
Oh my god, it's Jamie FYD, so famous!
Let me put the aggressive music on pause. Oh, something got me arse! Oh god! Off camera! Oh, I've been touched by the BMW.
Out the physical pond.
The physical pond is coming out. Yeah. Yeah, it works. I'm not sure what to do with this fish. No one can see our faces, but they can hear us. This is actually the most disgusting thing. I've put my face next to it now. Although it is slightly broken here, I'm not sure how to get it back off. I'm going to take all this out and
There'll be some more screws. You have to
there'll be some more screws.
Pull that disgusting ashtray out, that's what they're saying.
Sure. I've been in this for long enough to not really notice it all now, so I'm fine. And the worst of it is pretty much gone, maybe. I mean, the carpet is the worst bit.
Yeah, I just got damp knee.
I'm damp all the way up my trousers. Ooh. I've got a conversion in the Phillip. I'm going to put the conversion on the Phillip. I'll put an extension on it, makes my life a bit easier.
I can't believe how easy it's coming apart.
It is genuinely coming out. Shockingly easy. That only needed mild modifications, that bit. Are you really about to do?
No.
I was going to say, are you actually doing that?
I was going to. But
I could quite easily snap it out, but I mean, I don't really want to.
I don't want it in my face.
Something's been eating something in here.
Of course it has.
Oh, quick, have a look. Quickly now. In here, something's been eating something. Like, I don't know what that is actually. What is that?
Might be a mouse.
Just, oh no, it's bits of the car, like the foam. Something's been in there eating the centre console. Very nice.
Why you'd want to eat anything?
I have no idea why you'd do that.
Once the interior's out, it won't be such a biohazard.
No, it'll actually be alright because there's nothing for it to just be metal. Metal.
This is when we find out if it's rotten as a pear.
Does it matter?
No.
No. We ain't saving it. Well, we are.
We are saving it.
Ow!
We're not saving it for the road.
No. can't even begin to explain how wet this is. So this is the passenger side, as you can see. There is a little bit damp in here. I felt damp when I've kneeled down, but this side, the driver's side, look, oh my God. Look how bad that is. And no joke, this was relatively easy to get out this side. I was actually quite surprised. Got to this side and I could barely lift it. This whole section here must be so full of water and so much heavier than the other side. It actually made it quite hard to get out. Yeah, that's how much water's in this. That's mad. I've never seen so much water in just carpet. As we come up to the car, although most of the water was actually in the carpet, look how much damp is actually just... Well, in theory, if this was never caught, in a sense, and it was never found, it would just continue probably to destroy the bottom of the car. And there is actually the power cable here as well, as you can see, main power cable that goes to the front of the car to the back to the battery. That is literally submerged in water pretty much the whole time. That's crazy. That is a bit that I've inserted into myself multiple times today, and you've just felt what I felt.
That needs to go.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I've got a tool that I really shouldn't have because I'm the most accident-prone person you will meet on the internet. George is getting out of the car.
Safer. There's a wiring loom here.
You may be asking yourself, because I haven't actually explained what's happening, why are you cutting the dash out? Well, it's completely obsolete to the vehicle. We don't need this bit at all. Yeah, you tell it. Yeah, I know. That was my phone in the background there that just went. It's got a brunt of hit. Yeah, so we want to actually cut basically the bottom of the dash out. We're going to leave this bit here so we can put switches in it. I don't want to go through the wiring loom because I will go through the wiring loom on camera. The smell, I've got used to it, but the smell is pretty horrific. You're inside it as well as I am, but I've got gloves on. Although you know they're only small gloves. You got no gloves. You're taking your life in your hands. Put your hand in there, mate, because I'm getting this on camera, and I will accidentally go through your hand. Didn't go very well, did it?
To be fair, if you keep going in that direction, you can trim it up.
I just don't want to go. Do you know what it is? I don't want to go too deep because there is wires behind the dash, and that's the worry. Have we hit a wire?
You cut the wire loop.
Oh yeah, mid. I've cut through a wire. I knew that was going to happen. I was trying not to go deep there.
It was, but it was glued. To the
it was glued to the inside, so it wasn't even part of the initial loom that we were thinking.
It was stuck on here.
I've gone through one of them. Okay, we might not have air conditioning now. I didn't cut your finger off. Done well. I have not accidentally maimed someone in this video. Fantastic. My car! My pristine paint job! Now, we have a running joke at the garage where I really shouldn't have tools like this. Stanley blade on a stick. Basically, every time I have one, I seem to hurt myself. I'm the most accident-prone person you'll ever meet. It's why I don't work on cars as much, and I've never really said that on a video, but yeah, I literally will hurt myself every single time without fail. If I'm not smashing the crap out of my knuckles. Now, I know that comes with the territory, but I sometimes do it to the extreme completely by accident. So, you know, like maining a thumb. It's like every time if you were maining a thumb when you were touching your car, you'd have no fingers left to start with, or thumbs. Anyway, here I am with said Stanley knife that I really shouldn't have. But what we're going to do is actually cut the carpet out. Now, I've waited till this point to actually do a lot more talking to the camera because the easy, simple stuff is sort of gone. This is where we're sort of making different modifications as to just taking the car apart. We want to retain not some carpet, but the carpet behind the dash we're not actually going to get to because of the dash. So I think the best thing to do is actually just cut all the way round and hopefully not nick any wires. No one needs that, do they? No one needs that.
I'm watching from behind this. Last time I watched you use a Stanley blade,
yeah,
it ended in a puddle of blood.
Yeah, literally, all over my car. So we've just cut along here because, I mean, I'm too lazy today to actually take any of this out for the minute, but look at this. There's actually chew marks in here from our little furry friend that's been in here at some point. Now, this means we're obviously going to take all this out anyway, but that they've had a nice life in here, but he was probably submerged with water at some point because that's where the water was.
It's probably why it smells so bad. He probably drowned and died.
He might have drowned and died.
There'll be a little
in here.
skeleton in there somewhere.
Oh, I can't wait to find that. So we're going to end today's video here. The car is pretty much dismantled. I've done as much as I can today, and unfortunately the sun's going down. I need to go home to my children, so we're going to leave today's video there. The door's off, everything's out. We're going to assess airbags and stuff because we don't need the airbags in there if we're going to go sideways in this thing. They all need to come out, of course. And George is just about to come into the video. All right, mate. We're going to, as we've said, put all this in something and take it and weigh it and see what the deal is, because I feel like there's at least 100 kilos there, at least. There might be more.
That is Mexican, that pile. It is Jefe.
I like that. And yeah, we'll get the rest out when the time comes. I said about the airbags as well. He wants to... Oh yeah, look at this, right? So, a little bit of bonus footage if you got this far. We've got a bit of the datage, just to... Because everyone was worried about this not being a legitimate car that had been sat. So, made in 2018, was probably bought in 2018 in a pack.
Born on the 12th of the 7th, 2018.
Yeah.
Best before the 6th, 2019.
Yeah. We're now in 2023, so I mean that's a while.
This is pre-COVID.
That's pre-COVID, that bottle.
That went out of date pre-COVID.
Fantastic. So yeah, there's a bit of... Because I saw someone saying about it, maybe, I don't know, maybe people think that that's what's happening.
A lot of people think I didn't pay £100 for it.
Right.
Jamie, tell them what happened.
Literally, right, so, bonus!
Right, from our perspective,
yeah.
But obviously if my wife watches this, it wasn't a burger van.
It was a salad truck van thing.
Place.
We were at a healthy bar.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're in the thing, we're like this. Oh, I'm like, what are you getting, burger? Like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get some egg thing. Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, we'll get some salad. Yeah. And the man was like, oh, all right, George, yeah, all right, mate. You want that BMW? Yeah. It's like, is it still £100? Yeah, I'll have it. Cool. End of discussion. That was literally it. And I was like, did you seriously just buy a car in the queue of the salad van for £100? And you're like, yeah. And I was like, sick, let's go get it. There it is. That's literally what happened. He weren't like, oh, it's for sale, can you come buy it? Or, oh, I don't have to sell this. It was literally like, can you please come and buy it? Because I'm sick of the sight of it, and it's £100. And that's literally how it happened. Fantastic.
Done.
Right, we'll leave you. Bye. Say bye to everyone, bye.
Bye.
Right, see you soon.
High five.
Love you.